What up, nerds? It's the day after Valentine's Day, so hopefully y'all are snuggled up with your beloved, and you're going to get to enjoy the best after Valentine's Day tradition, which is curling up with the one you love and scary. So today we're going to be diving into Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which oh, hello. Oh, we've got our first memento. So if you watch many streams, you'll almost certainly have seen this game before, but just on the off chance that you haven't, this was the starter of the Amnesia. Not played. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Okay. That'll be this then. So I actually had my first encounter with Amnesia. I played the sequel to this. Oh man, we're drunk. Stop being drunk, bruh. Yeah, so I played the sequel, Machine for Pigs. I feel like I was looking the wrong way for that jump scare. Let's see what's in here. That creepy jump scare clearly wants me to go have a look in here, so let's see what you got. Tinder boxes used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. Okay. Let's just throw this wine bottle on the fire, see if that'll work. Explode, damn it. No, that's not going to happen. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing that I've heard, is that Machine for Pigs is kind of light when it comes to game mechanics. That is true, but I actually feel like it's got a really, really strong narrative that kind of worked for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, with this, I mean, you know, scary gothic horror castles, it's a thing, and as a thing, it's fine, but, you know, that compared to, like, weird, sentient, underground machine built under London and weirdly steampunky. I just find that maybe a touch more compelling than just like a spooky castle. Oh shit. I hear that. Where are you? Oh, something horrible's about to happen. I know it. Oh, what? Oh. Let's not fall down. Yeah, that is true. See, I kind of, sometimes with these games, I feel like there's something scary that's happening. Oh, that was a creepy noise, and then I fell down. Probably shouldn't have drunk so much before suddenly developing amnesia. Should we see what's down here? No. Hello, Vanguard Panda. How you doing? This is our post-Valentine's spooky-tacular. Don't get amnesia. I feel it might be a little bit late for that. Oh shit. Oh shit. What? What? Oh, okay. When standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinder boxes or search for other sources of light. Okay, how do I turn on the tinder box? Go! Fine. Yeah, that's not really, like, the sanity meter isn't really a thing in Machine for Pigs. It's one of the few things that I do actually recall hearing that I thought maybe could have improved that game, because in Machine for Pigs you can just kind of look at the baddies and see what they are, and, you know, what are initially quite unsettling creatures, because they are set up really well, but, you know, after, oh, the other children cheered him on. His name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Creepy. Oh shit. Unsettling events will reduce your sanity. Can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. That seems fair. It's down here. So like the game that this always most reminds me of when I think of it is ew, cockroaches. Let's get out of here. You don't like it down here either, Daniel. So yeah, the game this most reminds me of is Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth, which was pretty much, I would make the argument that it's pretty much one of the few really good games to be made out of the H.P. Lovecraft mythos. Wish those pages would stop disappearing. They seem like really useful. Nothing down here. Okay. That's not awesome. I would prefer things to be more awesome than that. Fuck, right, okay. Where are we going? By the way, this is not going to be one of those big overreacty streams where like some jump scare happens and I'm like, oh no! Ah! Ah! I'm not what's his name? Markiplier? Is that he the guy that was doing that most often? Initially? Won't open. It's locked. Ah, I'm having Dark Souls flashbacks. I am concerned about the lack of light and unsettling noises around here. And also, I still haven't found a light source. Like, there's nothing that I can light here yet. Ooh, inventory management. That's new. Well, not new. That's one of the things that was pulled out for Machine for Pigs. I do kind of wish that there was, we could get like a build of Machine for Pigs that incorporates all of the cool stuff from this game. Because I did replay it when the Amnesia collection was first. I think it was on PS Plus. I did replay Machine for Pigs just because I really loved it. And once when like knowing the story, like I did the second time through. Cool. Yeah, knowing the story did kind of make it a bit less compelling. Just because, like, you can only get those those revelation plot moments the once, and there isn't really a lot mechanically going on with the game beside that. I can light this one. Right, wicked. We've got some fire. We can be a little bit more sane. Because as we all know, fire only improves every situation. Which reminds me of, I don't know if anybody's watching The Good Place, but my single favorite joke from that so far has been, oh, we've got a book. It's not a readable book, is it? Does that say Phantasmagoria? No, what does that say? That is a devastating insult. You are devastated right now. No, that's not my favorite line. My favorite line is when Jason is talking about the Molotov cocktails, and he's like, every time I had a problem, I just threw a Molotov cocktail at it, and then boom, I had a different problem. Which is one of those jokes that I think, like, you could work on for a million years. You still never write anything that perfect. Yeah, exactly. In fact, in its own way, it is kind of genius. Okay, So we're 10 minutes in, and I already like have no idea where it is I'm supposed to be going. We need to find the key to wherever that door goes, I'm assuming. That's the first door that we found that's locked. So it does seem... Oh, no, come on! Fine. It must be around here somewhere. Cue me taking 20 minutes to solve the first puzzle in the game. Bet you £1,000,000 quid. Not in any of these crates, I assume. None of these crates are smashable. Which, you know, that seems like a bit of a missed trick. My Half-Life training is telling me to look for a vent. Fine, fine, it isn't there. Yeah. I could definitely see you getting kind of... just being like, I've decided I don't give a shit about these puzzles. Is there another book? Wham! Nailed it. Oh, shit. Okay. Wow. Nah, you're not a key. I really hoped you would be a key, to be honest with you. Yeah. That box didn't really want to close at first, which was weird. Yes, potted plant. Excellent. I am now armed if the monsters choose to come at me. Oh, shit. Whoops. Wish I could tell what that said. I think it just says something incomprehensible in German. Oh, trip was lovely. Yeah, no, it was actually properly really nice. I love Poland. It's always a pleasure every time I head through there. They've got some proper serious snow going on just now. Do you think I can climb up there? Is that worth trying? There's not going to be enough stuff. So yeah, they've got some proper, actual, serious, big deal snow happening up there, and it is actually kind of really beautiful. Most of the trip itself was just kind of, you know, we went and did family stuff, we met people, did a lot of wedding preparation stuff. If anybody follows me on Instagram, you'll have seen me posting up pictures of our wedding cake samples. Yeah, they've got that thing, like, we've got, it's only when you head into like Central Europe that you actually kind of realize how much that kind of coastal stream really affects Britain in particular, because they actually get much warmer summers than we do, but they also get like way heavier winters. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing here? It's not even any scariness. No monsters have shown up yet. Can't go back to the previous hall. So whatever the solution is, it has to be in here somewhere. I mean, you'd assume. Okay, I'm guessing... Well, yeah, no, see, I followed the blood trails, but that just leads me to a locked door. And I can't work out where the key might be. I think I've picked up everything that we can pick up. Mostly just thrown it. wonder if there's anything I need to do with these boxes. Because if so, that is hardcore going to break the immersion. It's like I was joking when I was talking about Half-Life jumping puzzles. I really don't feel like they have an actual place in this. Nope, that's nothing. See, I can when the torches are out, I can light a tinder box, but I don't have any actual. I think this is where the lantern would. Yeah, no, that's where the oil would be. But yeah, I don't have the lantern yet. None shall be seated in the thrilling sequence where the hero desperately runs back and forth down one small corridor trying to find a key. I told a lie, by the way. We're going to play with the chairs now. Should be in the book. Nailed it. There's no way I'm going to be able to reach up there, is there? Ah well, it was worth a shot. Oh! Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, we picked up the lantern. Okay, so now we've got a lantern. We can actually go. And now the door has opened. Excellent. Thrilling. I'm glad you guys watched that with us. We'll trim that out in the version, in the edit, the one that goes up on the Ready Ups. Oh, shit. Oh, I thought I was going crazy for a second there, but no, it turns out the room is vibrating. I don't know why we're following this blood trail. I mean, it's very, very, very clear that there is going to be some horrible beastie at the end of it. What is this? What are you? Are you a unnecessarily elaborate thing? Yeah, no, of course I do. Why do you look like a crate but I can drag you around? Fine. You're nothing. You basic. I'll take that tinder. Yes, please. Carpet. Now, see, it seems like the carpet you should be able to set on fire. Damn it, carpet burns, man. Alright, I'm gonna leave that back here. So this clearly transparent den of evil. Oh no. Did I run out of lantern oil? There's no oil in the lantern. Oh no. Hell. Alright. Creepy door, which monster is clearly somewhere further down from. Genuinely thought. Oh. What's this? We've discovered something dramatic. Or so that weird cue would have seemed to imply.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact.
That's very odd.
There is a purpose.
I've never seen
final effort to put things right.
I've never
God
seen a
willing,
plan
the name
that
Alexander
involved
Brandenburg
wiping
still
your own
invokes
memory.
bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours
That seems
young
trustworthy.
and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
This sounds like a spectacularly bad plan. Like, I'm serious, man. Like, I've never seen a plan that's... Okay, we've got some more oil. But yeah, can anybody think of a single example in media where somebody deciding that the best way to advance... Actually, I did... You know what? See, as soon as you start saying it, you can think of one. But, you know, mostly, no. These never work. Okay, so our mission now is to, I guess, descend into the darkness and find what's his name and kill him. And why, like, again, this is one of those games design things where, like, if you could ask the questions that you actually really wanted to ask, the entire plot would fall apart. Because you're just like, why? Why would I do that? Why would I... This is objectively sounds like a terrible plan. Okay, where am I going? Yes, yeah, I know. I mean, for example, I was a way to say that there's no example I can ever think of it working, but then I thought of Light, the memory gambit that Light pulls off in the end of the first season of Death Note. Well, Total Recall doesn't really count as that working, because, like, you got to remember that the person who wiped the memory was going to be Quaid. Was wiping the memory so he could become Quaid, and then Quaid basically just didn't turn back. Also, you know, the whole thing was some kind of vivid hallucination. Like, I don't know where you fall down on that theory, but I've always been pretty much 100% certain that, like, that movie doesn't actually happen. It's also really funny to watch the DVD commentary of that movie. Because, like, Arnold clearly... Like, Paul Verhoeven clearly thinks that it did all happen in Quaid's head. Whereas Arnold just doesn't. He's just like, no, why would you say that? Obviously. I mean, clearly the evil doctor was lying to him. You see that he sweats. So, there you go. It's a lie. Not the greatest Arnie impression, I will admit. So, you know, it wasn't bad. Ah, I knew I missed something. Alright, we got some tinder. Now Daniel can see what hot singles are available in his area. Oh, we've found a lever. Yeah, this seems legit. That seems fine. The entrance. Man, a fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish lights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Yeah, I recall the...
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, It lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Okay, so that's what this place is called, Brennenburg, yeah? Cool. Okay, we've got a plan now. We now need to find something that can dissolve that stuff. I got some... Is it roses or dripping blood? I'm gonna go with probably dripping blood. So yeah, Paycheck, if I recall correctly, is much like Total Recall, based on a story by that one guy who gets loads of stories based off of his work, whose name has temporarily passed out of my brain. Wrote the story that Blade Runner is based off of. Oh no, Philip K. Dick, that's the one. Yeah, I think Paycheck is based on a Philip K. Dick story. That was actually faintly unsettling, the way that stuff grew all over that door. I'm not sure with this game I necessarily would have gone like the full remaster route, because it does have that sort of... Yeah, we can remember it for you wholesale as the Total Recall one. Okay, we've got the wine cellar, we've got the laboratory. We're gonna keep it flexible where we're gonna go, so let's see what our other options are. And I think Paycheck is also based on a different Philip K. Dick story, because the whole memory thing and changing identity thing was kind of his jam. That seems bad. None of this seems very good. All of this seems pretty... Like, I would also be trying to leave the castle at this point. I mean, fuck, I already tried to leave the castle. Okay, what do we got here? Archives. Isn't that where I was before? And we've got another door that is barricaded. Okay, so what are we going to go first? Archives, laboratory, or wine cellar? Or we could just pointlessly break our limbs for no reason. Yeah. Well, from what I understand, Philip K. Dick was basically a pulp author who then kind of was like... started taking lots and lots of drugs. And, yeah. I think he maybe also had some mental illness stuff going on. Okay. Are we gonna go? Let's go with the laboratory. We're looking for something that will dissolve this kind of weird, creepy matter stuff. That seems like the kind of thing we'd find in a laboratory. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lost soul in London. It seems entirely appropriate somehow. Oh no, we don't like this. It's too dark in here. Let's light the fire, baby. This doesn't seem awesome. It seems like a bad place where bad stuff probably happened.
That taste, that fragrance, Damascus rose.
Awesome. Whatever you say, friendo. You seem a trustworthy sort. Oh no. Oh no, we don't like whatever that is. Okay, well. Oh no, what? What the fuck?
There should be more coop rats. Let me see.
This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cuprit binds them well. Yeah, okay, right. Blah, 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 blah. Solution is highly acidic and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament.
And 1 part aqua force.
Oh, it's nice of that person to put a tinder thing inside the furnace, because that makes sense. You just pick it up. Daniel's having a bit of a whitey, apparently. Chill out, bruh. Chill out. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Got some more oil. Ooh, and a note. Lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my recent experiment has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I should do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Dollhouse is more of a disappointment every episode, if I'm honest with you. It's a shame, because I actually really wanted to like that show. But I couldn't feel that bad for Joss when it got cancelled, because I was like, this, you know, you really did flub the starting of this. Yeah, I don't know if I would necessarily count that as a memory game, but this looks giant spidery. I'm gonna go with, yeah, probably gonna say pass on that one. Alright, let's see if we can't get our way out of here. We've got this weird creepy acid shit that will dissolve organic stuff. So we could use that to try and go the main plot direction. Well, that's horrible. Okay, so we know that the wine cellar contains some of his additional chemicals, which, yeah, probably not awesome. But if this doesn't work, we probably know where we can go and get more. I want to use this. Select. What? Why not? That is some bullshit, man. Why would you make that show up? Boo! Bad games designer. That's not how this is supposed to work. See, like, the big joke would be to, like, let me dissolve the horrible stuff and have to go on an additional quest to get more. What do you mean a sample is not needed? Oh, okay. Oh, I see, it's a puzzle, right. I don't need to fill it, I need to go and... I don't need to pour it, I need to go and actually get the shit from the wine cellar. I see. I understand what's happening now. Oh, fuck you. It's locked and it will not open without a key. Great. Cranking up that Dark Souls. By the way, you pumped for the remaster? I am psyched for the Dark Souls remaster. I wonder if perhaps the person delivering this narration may possibly be not the nicest. To avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Note the incredibly subtle way where it doesn't say... Okay, we've got the library. No, not wasting my tinder on that shit. Oh, we got a note.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor...
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my main reason for being excited with it is, that, like... I have played every Dark Souls apart from the first one, and everyone keeps going on at me about how the first one is the best. Oh, sorry, and I also haven't played Demon Souls. But yeah, everyone keeps going on at me about how the first Dark Souls is the best. And I would rather like to try it, to be honest. Oh shit, it's creepy and dark in here. I think we could use our lamp this time. Actually, we don't need a lamp in here. Oh wait, maybe we do. Cause it's scary. Daniel's getting scared because he's a big whiny woman. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenberg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenberg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark and say that probably didn't work out too great for Wilhelm. I really do like Dark Souls 2. Like, it's the one that I most often hear people complaining about, and I genuinely don't get that. I do really like it. There are some problems with it, but honestly, not even the ones that I hear most people complaining about. Like, I hear a lot of people complaining about, like, the fact that the map doesn't really make sense, and I'm like, in the opening cutscene, it literally describes reality as falling apart. You get to this place by jumping through a weird wormhole in the ground. Like, this is not a place where the contiguous rules of reality have to make sense. This has been a thrilling stream of nothing happening.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twist... I was trapped.
Right, yeah, okay. So, dumbass English guy goes into big, creepy, ancient temple to steal relics for the British Museum. And then something horrible happens to it. I mean... What? What? I didn't do that. Don't blame me for that shit. What actually happens if you go nuts in this game? Like, do you, like, get all freaked out and, like, claw your eyes out and shit? Oh, creepy music. This is very spooky, you guys. This game is totally getting me. Honestly, I'm kind of just ready for something to happen. Like... Okay, locked door. Something to happen other than doors being locked. See, like, that's another thing I have to give praise for Machine for Pigs for. That game was like, as soon as you started, it was in, like the story was going. And it was genuinely unsettling right from the beginning. Okay. Ah, yeah. Your sanity is now dangerously low. Make sure to stay in the light and try and make progress. Fuck you, game. I'm going at my speed. I need not your critique. Okay, let's get the lamp up. Castle-Loki, I came that way. Rare books. That would be nice if things would start happening. I don't really know where I'm going yet. Yeah, there must be a door down here. Well, that was an unsettling noise. Okay. That's probably not great. We got some blood and some falling rocks and shit. Are we sure that this castle is actually structurally secure? I feel like I should be conserving both oil and tinder boxes. Max. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Really? Is that just another jump? No. Oh, great. Yeah, okay. So it was a jump scare and a closing of the door behind me. Wonderful. What do we got in here? The Kingdom of Prussia. Central Prussia. Yo, Daniel, dude, chill out. This is not that scary. You haven't actually encountered anything bad yet. What?
17th May, 1839.
Okay.
After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped.
Oh, this is the continued odyssey of...
gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Yeah, I'm sure this will be fine.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself trapped. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Ah, that's a 3 for 3 on the Lovecraft Vision.
Is the grating sound of stone being lifted. The voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety.
Oh, and some racism for a
Firmly in my
bonus prize.
hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
So am I, like, less crazy now? 'Cause that should count as making progress, right? Where's my sanity meter? How do I tell how bad it is? Sanity, ... That's probably not great. Oh, hello. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. Excellent, I understand. I will come back once I have something to throw at it. Let's see. How's this? No. Booyah! No walls may bar my Oh,
You
we're
have
having
to be
another...
swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Well, game, I appreciate the lampshade, but no, it is still a bit excessive. Okay, so clearly I need to grab that note. So, let's... Yeah, nailed it. Alright, I'll read that shit later. I'm not gonna make my Twitch audience watch me read some bullshit. Okay, that's one. Where's the other one? Did we do it? I think we did it. What more do you want from me? Both of you are open. Clearly have missed something. Okay, so grab this book. That sets our clock. That doesn't help. Alright, let's go see what's through the knot we had to smash a hole in the castle. Yeah, see if we can't find any clues through here.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just
Okay.
buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Yeah, this seems fine. Nothing untoward was happening here, I can tell. Okay, so no, that wasn't any help. We need to go and figure out how to do the actual puzzle, obviously. Wait, am I out of oil? God damn it, I used up all my oil. It's fine. We'll keep that lamp fueled up for now. We'll try and avoid using it. It won't open. It is locked. Obviously. Smash. Well, at least I can trash the house of whichever evil motherfucker clearly owns this place. 1, 2. What do you want from me? Okay, a draft and a faint light are coming from behind the shelf. There must be a way in. Okay, so maybe if I do this, and I do this, I can interact with this somehow? Oh. Come on. Aha! Here's why this isn't working. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. We have solved that incredibly complex security system. The thing I found most baffling about these sort of Resident Evil trap-style security systems is that they actually wouldn't serve to keep any burglars out. Like, I'm serious. Imagine like you're a burglar and you've broken into a house. Like you could just spend the time there just like poking shit till one of those passages eventually opened. The only people whose lives it makes more inconvenient is yourself if you live there and have suddenly developed insomnia. Okay, we've got the wine cellar. The fuck was that? Well, that's not awesome, but that's fine. We're going to continue. Oh, hello. Wilhelm and his tools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusted servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Okay, so we got the key to the wine cellar, where I suspect somebody has been locked up, which isn't the nicest thing in the world. So how are we going to get back there? Because we seem to have had some kind of horrible cave-in. There must be a shortcut, right? Okay, apparently I'm less crazy now because I can afford to be in the dark for like a little bit. So at least there's that. I mean, you know, we're making progress, right? Hello, how do I get back? Your fancy super effective landslide means that I can't actually return. See, now I'm just going to be tugging on like every... Let's get that fire going, see if that... Yeah, that helped. You know, for a dark descent so far, I have been mostly going upwards. Okay. What is this? This is nothing. Oh, good. More nothing. Glad that you decided to... Great. Great! So yeah, having finally gotten around to playing this, I can cheerfully confirm that yes, A Machine for Pigs is better. Despite all of the gameplay things, they were just like, hey, we're going to take it out. It is a better told story than this. Oh, okay, right. Right, this door opened. I get it. I get it, and I probably shouldn't have noticed that, but I... Yo. What was that, yo? What up, brother? I'm sure this is fine. Yeah. Okay, back to the entrance hall so we can get to the wine cellar. Yo, what the hell was that? Well, that's not awesome. Why is everything all nasty now? For some vintage, yeah. Oh, I just got it. Oh, Scott, you should be ashamed of yourself. That was a terrible joke. Use the key on the door. I was like hoping you would, man. Like use the key on the door to unlock it. Push down on the brim of his hat, which was clearly one of those weird... What do you call those hats that the British military guys used to wear? Beware when standing in darkness. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Sorry, game, I got distracted.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
I'm sure you guys are just fine. You sound like the kind of characters to survive in a scary story. Oh shit. Are we dead? Is that then he picked up a bottle and a cask fell on him and he died. The end. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a transition, so something horrible started sneaking up on me. Pick up the tinderbox, man. What's wrong with you? Are we full? Is that it? We can't pick up the tinderbox because we already have all the tinderboxes, right? No, it's just being a bum for no reason. Fine. Right. Yes. Okay, so we've got the calamine. Now we need to go figure out a way out of this room. Which I'm betting is probably going to be up here, maybe? And hold R2 while moving with the left stick to push. Not fully sure what that achieved. Awesome. Yes! Not even sure I'm supposed to be up here. But by God, I've made it. Oh, never mind. Come on, man. This game, every time I feel like it's getting a sense of pacing going, it's just like, by the way, now stop and figure out some bullshit that we've just decided to throw at you. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm being an arsehole because I'm criticizing this game for having gameplay. But yeah, I kind of did dig this more when it was just like, hey, a bunch of scary stuff's going to happen, and we're going to tell you a kind of compelling, if faintly silly, story. Yeah, but September 2010 is not... I mean, it is old, but that's not like... I'm totally willing to excuse this game's flaws old. Like, we already knew how to tell scary stories in games at this point. There isn't really a lot of excuse for this one being done quite this sort of shabbily. What the fuck? What the hell, guys? I think I may have... I've got a bug report. Yeah. Oh, good work, Amnesia. You know what else didn't happen in Machine for Pigs? This. And this is why I was wondering why I couldn't pick this thing up. It's because whatever glitch is in this corner. I mean, I'm assuming it's a glitch. Maybe I, like, find out that it's supposed to happen. It's like, oh, it turns out the floor was an illusion. It's like, yeah. Yeah, totally. That was totally what happened. Okay, so if you drop a box, there's a chance it becomes, like, non-interactive. But if you, like... There we go. Goodbye. How many items can we drop into the infinite void? Oh, is it full? Oh man, I think we broke our braking. Okay. I don't know if that was actually what the puzzle was supposed to be. I feel like maybe actually what I've broken is the game, and that I now am going to probably have a bit of difficulty progressing. Because I'm pretty sure that shit was all related to the whatever puzzle it is I'm trying to solve right here. Why can't I jump on that? Well, for what it's worth, I am kind of proud of myself. Actually, I wonder... He-Man strength! Oh, I suspect that was what I was supposed to do this whole time. Well, I would legit never have thought of that if it hadn't been for... There's something behind this door. It seems not good. Those like body chunks. Yeah, maybe don't pick them up, Danny.
happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
Nice read there, Velma.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Well, it couldn't have happened to a nicer bunch of people. How did Daniel manage to see that for the flashback, by the way? Was he one of, like, Wilhelm's dudes? Oh, Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerich. These are my final words, my confession and testimony. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors. We've been rewarded with during time as my soldier, blah blah, that I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap, help the humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Well, Wilhelm, just like every last ounce of my sympathy, man. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100. None of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Yeah, right, cool, fine. Yeah, I don't feel that sorry for you, man, because, like, you pretty much were like, oh, hey, yeah. You were pretty much on board with this plan until, like, you started exploding. And, like, I get it, exploding sucks, but, you know, my sympathies are limited. Combining what are the 4 chemicals? Early alchemy experiment. Calamine and orpiment and the cuprit and then aqua regia. Okay. So I've got 2 of those. Aqua regia and calamine. Yeah, I know you don't like being in the dark, Daniel, but we seem to have run out of oil. Going into glitch room again. I do find it kind of amusing when he like smacks himself in the face with a door. Okay, what's this one? Cuprite. Okay, we're on our way. That's probably not awesome. Okay, so we've got one more chemical that we need to find before we can get to the door that will definitely take us out of here to safety and freedom. Because that's how these games go, right? Nothing scary happens and then your character escapes. Oh, no. What? If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Make sure to turn off your lantern if possible. I feel like you wouldn't be telling me this if an enemy wasn't near. See, I know I said I wouldn't get scared react to this game, but this is actually genuinely a touch unsettling. Right? At some point I am going to run out of both oil and tinder boxes, and that's not awesome.
Is anyone there?
Hey, I think that's my last thing. Am I good? Yeah, let's leave the wine cellar. Because it seems kind of not awesome. He sat down by the Casbah and rocked it. Chevy, alright, yeah. Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. Oh yeah, great! Another earthquake. How do I combine things? Like, if this was an adventure game, I'd know exactly how to do this. Oh, okay. The chemicals must be prepared using the appropriate apparatus. Okay, so back to the laboratory. Ow! Ow! What the shit? Why does that keep happening? After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia, headed for London. Yeah, I'm gonna go with fancy table. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure if you just threw all of those things into a jar, you would make something that could melt pretty much anything. But no, I bet we have to go in back to the lab to see what's on the slab. Aha, yep, here we are. I got you. Okay. Operament. Fright. Aqua Regia. Well, somebody doesn't like the idea that I'm going to do this, but this is happening. Need to turn on the burners first. Yeah, I'm sure this is fine. Like, you know, nothing bad could happen at this point. Awesome. I now have a jar of glowing green shit. You have picked up a pot of acid. Yeah, I just shoved it in my back pocket. You know, I just decided to roll out. Aw. Fuck you. Of course. The stairs have collapsed. Find a way to climb back up. No shit. Yeah, no shit, game. I appreciate the hint, but I'd already worked it out, man. Thanks. Oh my god, what a puzzle. I can't believe we've escaped. Alright. Okay, so we are now an hour and 15 minutes in. We're gonna escape the castle. Now, I bet nothing... Yeah, I'll be honest, I was a little worried about that too. Okay, now for our glorious escape. Nothing could go wrong at this point. Not even running out of lamp oil, because, as I said, we are about to make a glorious escape. Boo! Cannot use this item this way. Yeah, but I bet I'm going to be able to use it on this identical, sticky, horrible structure down here. Yeah. Now tell me why that wouldn't have worked on the other thing. Okay, into the refinery. Let's see what we can find. Maybe a beastie will actually appear. I will admit, it is clever of this game to be able to manage to unnerve me with the tutorial. Like, it's like, hey, by the way, here's our tutorial on how to run for monsters.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
He sounds mega trustworthy. Like I can see why Daniel has decided to like invest so much of his life in this guy and whatever weird quest it is that he's decided is so important. Oh shit. Crouching in the darkness. Okay. I still haven't seen any enemies yet. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Well, now we have. Ooh. That seems fine. I bet he's friendly. Bet this is one of those horror stories where it turns out that we were the monsters all along, and like the actual monsters like totally nice and don't even want to hurt us. I'm gonna go, just in case though, I'm gonna go this way, the way I seen him not going. Ah, good. No tinder boxes, no oil. Well, a bit of oil now, but... Use the laudanum. Come on. Really? The laudanum will make me more healthy? That sounds inaccurate. And also I really probably don't want to be...
1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground, I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in...
Okay, come on. Come on. Ease your scare. I know there's something coming. You wouldn't have shown me that monster if there wasn't going to be a closer encounter with him in my near future. If everything could stop making that noise, it would be wonderful. I don't know what I'm doing. And Daniel appears to be getting drunker by the minute. I'm pretty much navigating at this point purely on like Fortnite, PUBG exploration rules. If the door isn't open, you haven't been there yet. Oh, what? Oh. Hello? Right? Why did that stop being a thing? Like, it kind of seems like it's only like PC games that get away with doing that sort of.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any Smith eased my mind.
Okay, so you've clearly stolen an artifact of some importance. See, the jump scare never got me, but the one that always did get me was the fake game over, or the fake crash, I think, always actually got me. I mean, that's one of those things that's been referenced so many times just to be kind of redundant at this point, but I did always find that quite, you know, it was quite shocking the first time you encountered it. Okay. Well, you know, I'm safe now, so all the excitement's gone. Let's see, where did Monster Guy go? Because I'm gonna be done quite soon. Yeah. And I was a big fan of MGS2 actually. I think MGS2 is personally might actually be one of my favorites. So probably a straight tie between MGS1 and between MGS2 and MGS3 for which one I think is the absolute best. Nailed it. Yeah, this seems legit. Seems totally fine for us to jump down here. It's an awful lot for this guy to go on the basis of like a note that it might be left by himself. See, like MGS2, it's the subversiveness about it that I like. Like, I like that it's basically kind of a rejection of the power fantasy inherent in the game. Like, oh, we got another hallucination, kiddos. Fuck. Shit. What? Go away, buddy. I don't know what that did. Apart from make some kind of weird rattling noise. Yeah, you can just stay over there, buddy. Yeah, you're gonna chase me, aren't you? You goddamn arsehole. No, 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 no. Ow! Run away! Ah, dead. Wow. Man, you can tell that this was kind of like 8 years ago trying to revive a genre that everyone thought was dead, because for all the stuff that it manages to take, it's actually kind of impressive. Like, it equally, like, every once in a while it'll show you this flash of like that amateurish sort of things that you would have gotten away with when survival horror was, you know, the genre where you could just throw up anything. But yeah, and with the benefit of hindsight, things like that keep out of the water thing do not stand up. Okay, well, this was our journey into the Dark Descent. I hope you guys have all enjoyed it for our little post-Valentine's Spook Fest. I hope if you're watching this afterwards, you're cuddled up with someone you love, give them a kiss, and tell them they're great. That's what I'm going to go do to my wife just now. So, please feel free to follow us, subscribe to our channel. Subscribers get lots of fun benefits, including access to our Discord channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at StuffSGThinks. And thanks for joining us, everyone who did. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye, nerds.